I had a fairly normal pregnancy up until 28 weeks and 4 days. And I went to the doctor and my blood pressure was only slightly elevated. But the doctor wanted some more testing done. And I found out that I had preeclampsia a few days later. About 10 days after that, I had my son at exactly 30 weeks old. Preeclampsia is when the placenta stops working properly and the baby's not able to get the nutrients and oxygen that it needs normally. It can lead to a variety of symptoms in the mother: high blood pressure, some right upper quadrant pain, visual disturbances, swelling beyond what's normal for pregnancy. And the scary thing about preeclampsia for me was that I had no perceivable symptoms. When I was pregnant with the twins, I was already seeing the same maternal fetal medicine specialist that I had seen with my son. So we knew that preeclampsia was a strong possibility. Still ended up getting preeclampsia, but I did get it later and it was better managed. Yeah. So the time between me being admitted to the hospital and the twins being born was a few more days than it was the first time.
We were just kind of blindsided by it the first time. We were a little better prepared the second time since we kind of knew it was coming. But it was still, you're kind of sitting and waiting. When are they going to come? It's a different kind of excitement. You're looking forward to the kids coming, but you're hoping it's as far along as possible.
I think I went into the twins' birth with the idea that no matter what happens, it will not be as long as my son's stay. Owen was born at 30 weeks. He was in the NICU for 75 days. It just sort of thought, okay, but we'll only be in here less than 75 days. Kieran came home after 46 days, and Rosie stayed for 130. With Rosie, there were more challenges. She had a blood infection. She had a spinal tap. She was on various levels of respiratory support for weeks on end with almost no change in her settings for a full month. I remember thinking when Kieran was coming home that I was so excited that he was coming home. But also I started to panic because I was like, now we have to figure out who's going to watch a newborn and a 2.5-year-old at home while our other newborn is in the hospital.
We did it together, and that was really the only way we were going to be able to do it.
The nurses were so compassionate and so loving. You could tell that they really loved every baby that they worked with. They were phenomenal. Especially some of the night nurses used to do crafts with our kids. So we have little flower pots with their baby feet on them. They really, truly loved the kids that they were responsible for looking after medically, but they cared so much more than just about their physical health. The support staff was great too. The March of Dimes coordinator, the chaplains, the speech pathologists, the doctors were always patient with our questions. When we were there for rounds, they would always stick around long enough to answer everything. They wanted to be very straightforward and honest. I think what stands out about the care is that everyone was so invested in seeing our kids be as healthy as they could be and getting them to that point that they were ready to come home. They were always so compassionate, so ready to answer questions, so willing to make us as calm as we could be. Even when we couldn't be at the hospital, we knew that they were getting the best care possible.